Hey guys, how you doing? This is our first stream on Twitch. We're just doing an experiment. If anybody's here that doesn't already know, trying to see if it runs better on here than on YouTube. We've had some buffering issues, and this will show up on YouTube afterwards. So if you're watching it later, hello to you too. Hey Nak, Cass, Alan, how you guys doing? So give me 2 seconds. I'm gonna get the. Hey Violet, did you set up an account? I know, I've been missing this game too. Oh, that's awesome, Violet. What is this? Oh, I guess they're interesting. So instead of on YouTube, there are icons beside everybody's name. Interesting. Okay, let me just get the chat working and everything. Well, I'm going to have to get better at this. You know what? I'm just going to do the chat box and hope for the best. So I'm just going to overwrite. Maybe I should just make a new one. Sorry guys, 1 sec. Oh, this is going to look like junk if you see this. Oh well. Can you guys see it? Hopefully. Oh, you know what? We've got to get rid of this one. Oh, weird. It's a lot bigger than the YouTube one. What's up with that? Hey, Rose Pirate. What's going on here? Okay, whatever. I guess we'll just make it like this. This looks really different. Oh well. And it doesn't show the names. So this is, I'm gonna have to get used to this. It's funny that it acts so differently though. Does it look weird in the stream? I can't see. It doesn't show your full name, right? Yeah, welcome Rose. How'd you find us? It's our first stream. Oh, Cassandra. Oh, no worries. No worries. I wonder if you can give yourself a nickname or something. Okay, cool. So, yeah, I don't get why right now. I wonder if I can change it in here. The side. No, that's 15 seconds. Background. Let's see if this fixes it. Can we save? I just don't get why it's so tiny. There we go. Beautiful. Back to regular size. The text is a little huge. Should I make the text smaller, guys? What do you think? No, the chat's the same. Oh, you mean on your side? I know. I want to make it smaller. Okay, so how do we do that? Let's go back to OBS. Thanks for doing this with me, guys. Appreciate it. Really curious to see how this turns out. That's not what I want to do. Where can I do this? I have to go through the CSS. Hey, Kenneth. Welcome. I actually didn't manage this CSS in this one, so how do I actually... Let's just refresh and see if that fixes it. 720, so it's got to be 720. I'm confused. Let's look at this. But how does the audio look? Let's just go with this for now, and hope for the best. Because I don't think I can mess around with that. I can get rid of the chat if you'd rather that. Oh, never mind. I found it. Haha. Tell me if this is better, guys. I just don't get why my screen is, like, in OBS, it's tiny. Is it better now? Should we make it smaller even still, or you tell me? I think this is alright, let's go for it. If you want me to change it again, I can definitely do that too. Alright, so let's get rid of that. What do I want over here? That. And how do we do this? Channel maybe? I'm not sure what to watch here. Okay, sweet. Thanks, guys. But in terms of like watching the status of the, I guess we'll do this. Alright, guys, let's get into it. Thanks for your patience and thanks for helping me out tonight. I really do appreciate it. And welcome to anybody that I don't know on here. I normally stream on, I guess I should say, I normally stream on YouTube regularly, but we've been having some issues lately, so I wanted to try this out and see how it was. Yeah, let's go from here. So we've already finished this game. We're just doing random like side quests and exploring and all that kind of stuff. It's a beautiful game. If you haven't played it before, it's worth the money. I will be streaming it again sometime again this year. We just finished it maybe a month and a half ago or so. Oh, you guys can have custom emojis? Are these normal? I know nothing here about this. That's awesome. I'm really happy you guys came over to help me out with this. Because the thing is, I want this to look as good as possible, and I also I'm trying to figure out what the cause of this stuff is. So if it looks similar on here, then we know that it's a problem with YouTube, and if it doesn't, then we know it's a problem with my internet. So helps a lot. Is 8 violent? I hear you, buddy. And if it's better here, then we can always simul stream both YouTube and Twitch. And if YouTube never gets whatever, we'll figure it out. But it'll be a good experiment. Well, so we should be getting 60 frames at 720p. If we get this looking good, I can start fooling around with 1080. Although it looks like, oh, that's I got tricked by that before. Never mind. Let's wait till we get some action. But this is this will be a good test because it's a pretty good looking game. I know, Knack. No hurry. I just get so frustrated though when we have like repeated buffering because I feel like you guys are losing out. And it's not as much fun. And I'll continue to do random streams. I want to see how this goes. Okay, so here we are. I have missed this game a lot, though. I'm not gonna lie. You gotta remember, okay, that's how we run. I forgot how cool this armor looked. I love this armor. It only buffers? Cassandra. But like compared to YouTube, that's my biggest thing I want to compare. Like when we did it today, I think we had 3 and they were all like a second instead of, 2 or 3 or 4 seconds. Also, I wanted to know, like, the detail should be a bit better on this than on, oh, that's what I'm hoping to figure out at least. If it looks a little better and if it's more reliable. That's the key tonight I'm looking for. If it doesn't look better and if it isn't that much of a difference for buffering, then whatever, Is it as quick also, like in terms of the response? Like, wait. Cassandra, do you mean on YouTube that's when it happens? Or do you mean it's happening here too? It is better? And how much of a lag is there between you're saying that and my responding? Because that's something I'm curious about. It is lagging? Okay, thanks, Cassandra. It's an amazing game, Cassandra. I'll play it again. I absolutely loved it. Wait a second, this is going to take us to the end. Wait. Right, we finished the game, but it sets you back to before you did it. Hey, bro. Is it a little jumpy? 5 second with text? I can handle 5 seconds. Big lag on the chat.
Watch out for the Oceron merchants. They'll as soon cheat you as look at you.
Huh. That's acceptable to me. The key, though, is how is the video look, and is buffering like, comparable to YouTube, or is it less, or I don't know. That's my biggest thing. Like, is it better right now than it was when we were playing Tomb Raider? Oh, really? That's good to hear, Cassandra. Because my biggest thing is I just want to make sure we're doing whatever we can to make it good. Like, as much fun as possible for you guys. Because I don't like buffering. I'm just running around. But yeah, you'll have a lot of fun. Like, I absolutely love this game. It caught me really early. It's a really... Looks a little lower, Cass. Interesting. Well, buffering is that's the biggest thing I'm concerned about. The quality looks lower. That's weird. I don't get it. I upped the not scaling. What is it called? Like the video processing. It's got twice as many samples, so it should be cleaner. And I doubled the frame rate, so it should be smoother and it should be a bit crisper. Okay, well, you know what? Let's just go find somewhere and go there. Filter. Do you have any bandit camps? What else is there? Corrupted zones, I think. Pixely. Is everybody having the same thing? What are you watching on also, Cass? Okay, so we got a fair bit of stuff to do here. I am trying to push it a bit. Okay, Bob. But it's, because it was crisper earlier. So confused. But Tomb Raider was buffering. I guess, what's the way you call it, right? Let's see if I can do something while I'm still... Probably can't. Okay. I can't stop. Oh, that's good news, Violent. Are there any issues, though? Stream summary? Can I watch that now? So I can't change what I was hoping to. Hey, Overboy. Welcome. Oh, no worries, Knock. Have fun. Alan. Hey, Nick. So we're trying to see if this looks better than what we got earlier on YouTube. First actual stream, so I'm not sure if I've got the settings right or whatever, but just want to see. I figured overload. Welcome, man. Because we were having a lot of buffering lately in YouTube, and I'm just trying to see, I'm basically trying to figure out what the cause of it is, because I've tried a whole bunch of different things, and nothing seems to be working, so I wanted to test a different platform to see if it's better here, and so let me know if what you think, if you guys notice anything. Better, worse, doesn't make a difference. So you think it looks better than what we've gotten so far lately in YouTube? Because for the last couple of weeks it's been a bit spotty, and I'm trying to get around that. I mean, it does have more sampling, it does have... Cassandra. Nice try, Tats. Buffer is way less, but you said it wasn't as crisp as it was earlier, right? Sorry, I'm kind of obsessed here, guys. I just want to try to figure this out. Less buffering. Because my concern about the buffering is that it kind of if it happens repeatedly, like it seems like it's happening relatively often. I feel like it pulls you out of the fun, right? It stops it, and then you miss things and all that kind of stuff.
Now to find out what caused this.
It pauses here, Overwood. Or even on YouTube. It would stop eventually several times on YouTube. I'm hoping it doesn't happen here. Yeah, Rose Pirate is Cassandra. She just couldn't use the name Cassandra. You should have made a play on Tats. That would have been fun.
Save these for the trail.
Sorry. So the bitrate here is pretty stable. It dipped a couple times. I just did the Toronto one. I think I wanted to do the Montreal one. But it's definitely... I mean, I can watch it. It looks... There's a bit of a dip. I think I want to stay away from the Toronto servers. It might be that regional issue that we had before when I couldn't stream is still having problems. So maybe I'll switch. Oh, we got 13 people watching. Welcome, people. I'm not sure if people are from YouTube or if anybody's from Twitch. If anyone's from Twitch, welcome. Of course, welcome if you're from YouTube too, but this is our first stream on Twitch. Just trying it out. Oh, that might be... I'm not sure then. But it doesn't buffer as much as YouTube, so it's better. What? That sucks. So, Kenneth, do you notice the difference, eh? I'm gonna keep asking everybody. Don't... Sorry if it gets annoying. What do you mean, Kenneth, about the chat? You mean the chat I added? Or the chat... I've never watched a stream on Twitch. So I don't know what it looks like on mobile. I literally just started using it today. I'll see you in a bit, Overload. Sweet. Noticeably better. That makes me feel good. But then it makes me wonder what the heck's wrong with YouTube. Okay, let's find an objective here. I'd rather do... You know what? We should do one of these. Let's do... Wait, it looks like it's cleared. No, it's not. Here we go. Oh, they restrict you, Cass. That's interesting. So, Cassandra, do you want me to give you like a rundown of what this is about? I mean, we've already finished the game, but you won't see any spoilers for the actual story. But I can give you like background of the world if you want. Really? I've never changed my name, so I wouldn't know. Okay. So, basically what's happening in this world, we started off, we were in this kind of like tribal society, so it's very nature based. Like they've got like they worship the earth and that kind of thing. So this girl here, her name's Aloy. She was a member of a tribe, but she was an outcast. So she was, and we started the game and she was younger, so she was like 12 or something. And everybody kind of shunned her and ostracized her. And she was living with this other outcast who was like teaching her to hunt and all that kind of stuff. But we don't know why either of them were outcasts. Anyway, so when she's 13, she goes investigating around. She finds this old cave. And in the cave, there's all this like decrepit technology. Like it's like offices and like labs and all that kind of stuff. But it's all covered in dust and snow and everything, and some stuff's broken. And again, this is like it's like an epiphany, right? She doesn't know what she's seeing. And she finds this little triangular device. If you see in her ear, it's like a Bluetooth device. And she finds that, and she realizes that when she uses it, it allows her to interact with technology. So this is us scanning stuff. And if there's technology nearby, you can... I don't know, Violent. But it allows you to interact with technology. And anyway, it kind of fast forwards like I guess 6 or 8 years or whatever. She's like 18 or 19, I don't know how old. And there's this kind of rite of passage for everybody in the tribe where basically they test their skills and if they, hunting and endurance and all that kind of stuff. And if you pass, you can get elevated to this role of brave, which is kind of like a knight or like a guardian, that kind of thing. And she wins, so she gets elevated above so out of the outcast clan, but people still kind of resent her, but now they'll talk to her. But anyway, at the same thing though, they were attacked by another tribe, and a bunch of people were killed. These guys were using weapons, and they were using technology, I believe, too. So once they made her brave, the matriarchs, who are like the female like leaders, basically political leaders, they tell her to go find these guys and figure out what's going on and that kind of thing. So that's one storyline, is figuring out who these guys are who are harnessing technology for bad. Like, who are these bad guys? And we have to go to a bunch of different settlements to kind of talk to the different cultures, the different groups and all that. Now the other side of it is, in this world, so we also want to figure out what happened to the world before, why did the technological society, this advanced society, why they disappear, what happened. Also, you'll see like these robots, like you saw a big one over here. They're like robotic beasts. They wander around and they'll fight you, but we don't know why they're there. They're just kind of there. So, and we can actually interact with them with our scanning things, that technological thing, and you can see what the weaknesses are and all that kind of stuff. And eventually you can learn to take them over, and you can get them to fight for you and all that kind of stuff. So the two main storylines is, one, this kind of like evil band, like this evil tribe that's like fighting everybody, and it turns out they're using technology and all that kind of stuff. The other side is what happened to this advanced society, what's her connection to it, and like that's basically it. So but it's really cool. It might sound like super sci-fi. It's also a ridiculously beautiful game. I hope that helped. If you have any questions, let me know. But it's one of my favorite games I've played in quite some time. There's also a stealth element, so it's action adventure, kind of some RPG elements, but you can hide and you can, I can watch where this one's going if I want to, so I can mark them, and now I can see what his path is, and like at the beginning it's really easy to die. Now it's not that. Yeah, it really is, Cassandra. I'll play it again sometime in the next month or two, because I loved it. I don't want to give up on it. See, one of them sees me. There's also a pretty diverse, or pretty like deep combat systems. You can have different weapons. You can have different, like I use a lot of bow, which probably isn't surprising. And I've got different types of arrows, and there are different weapons that are okay. So normally, like at the beginning of the game, I'd be dying all the time, but because I'm stronger now, and I've got the weapons, so I can do stealth attacks. If this guy comes close enough, I can also take him over. Let me take him over. It's pretty cool because you have to fight against each other. I might get hit though. Oh, weird. I don't know. That's really bizarre. So he's going to fight for me right now. Because I took him over. Oh, there's a different one. I'll take him. I'm curious about how it looks with the... like how the action looks, if it starts chugging or not. Oh, that's my buddy. I don't want to attack him. That's really bizarre, Nick. I can't tell you. If it didn't have any color, I would think it might be a connection issue. But it's really bizarre that everything else has color except for the video. I don't know. Wait, so do you mean video in the browser, or are you trying to watch a video like in Media Player or something? Like, say the stream is black and white. There's also a lot of crafting in this game, Cassandra, but it's done in a way that's not really difficult to get your head around. Or I find sometimes crafting can be unnecessarily complicated and kind of a pain. It's not bad at all in this game. And again, this game is just absolutely beautiful. I hope it looks good. I don't get... That's really weird. I have no idea. I've never heard of that. Usually it's just everything is affected, or... yeah. I'll try to think of a way, but I can't think of any off the bat. So these things are a weakness. This one takes off like armor. Yeah. I'm definitely going to play it again, Cassandra. So we will replay it. And it's one of Knox's favorite games. It's one of my favorite games, to be honest, too. There's still tons of stuff I haven't done. Like, there's so much replayability. Whoop. And, like, I can tie guys down with... There's so many different weapons I just typically use. Okay, well, we can do another replay then. You guys are excited? I'm totally down. This used to be our Wednesday night stream for a while. Okay, these guys here, if you remember Breath of the Wild, like the towers, these guys, they don't hurt you. They're kind of like, you can climb them, and if you go to the top, it'll show you. So this is what the map looks like after you've found all those guys. If I hadn't, it would be like Breath of the Wild before you find the tower, so it'd be all gray and it wouldn't show any details. So these guys are called tall necks. I can show you how to climb one if you want. The climbing's pretty cool in this game too. But I have to find a way to get up there. It's probably on the other side. Okay, I can't go that way apparently. So this guy won't fight me. So you have to get up there somehow. But unfortunately the climbing isn't as good as Breath of the Wild. And I keep hoping that they announce a sequel, but that was one of my big hopes for E3, but they didn't do it. This year, at least. I expect them to make this a franchise. No worries, Kenneth. Okay, here we go. Oh, I missed! And I died. Oh, we're up to 14 people watching. Awesome. Welcome. Ooh, 9 followers now. Sweet. Okay, let's get back on this guy. I can't get over how beautiful this game is, though. I don't know if I hope it comes through. The colors are just lush. I don't think I can climb here. So I'm making arrows right now. That's one of his attacks, kind of like a Sonic thing. It buffered? Did it buffer for very long? Oh, these guys are bad. The flying guys are a real pain. Who knows, Kenneth? I really appreciate you guys hanging out though tonight and trying this out with me. There's also hunting in this game. I love that sun. Alan. Nice, Kenneth. You also might have a better internet connection. Well, because you've got internet like me, so it's probably you've got a pretty strong connection. That might be a reason too. It also depends if other people are using the internet in the house, if it's on Wi-Fi, all this kind of stuff. Okay, I see a rope.
Can't stop tensing up.
I want to climb that tall neck, though. I suppose, though, we're supposed to be doing something productive, but I just want to show you what it looks like, because it is fun. I don't know where he went. Oh, you're right, Cass. Sorry, Cass, I forgot. Forgot you were away. Oh, here he is. Look how big he is. I remember the first time I saw one of these. I expected to have to fight him. Oh, someone sees me. See, when it becomes red, like, you can, well, I guess that's pretty obvious, probably. Then I see me. I don't think I'm high enough here. Oh, sweet. That's good news. Can I get high here? Higher. I'm not high enough. Oh, you guys are seeing ads? You mentioned that before, Kaz. How do I get rid of ads? Can I get rid of ads? Trying to see if there are any handholds up there. Oh, Amazon, yeah, if anybody's got Amazon Prime, that's pretty key. I didn't realize that was a benefit. There we go. That's not usually how you do it, but okay.
That's it. Let me see here.
Well, I guess that is. Wait, where was... maybe it's on the other side. So this is kind of fun. I quite enjoy this part of the game. Very similar to like Tomb Raider or Uncharted. Oh, good news. Well, why do you have them then? I'm confused. Why does Cass have them? Yeah, I don't get it. Wait, where am I going? Oh, here we are. So basically, if we hadn't found this one, we'd interact here. But see all those like ropey arm things? That's because of we've already taken this one over. So let's just jump off and rappel. Which is, I always like this part. It's nothing to it, just looks cool. Okay, so let's go. So basically, Cassandra, you know I was telling you the guys that were taking over animals, and I don't understand. That's really weird, Nick. I can't tell you. I've never heard of anything like that. Okay. Okay, I'm not gonna die. I can't do that. Oh, I forgot about my rolling. Okay, let's go. Gotta take it seriously. I haven't played this in ages. Sorry guys, gotta focus here. Don't I get something if I jump when I'm... Yeah, I think I'm thinking about Zelda, actually. It really helps having, like, the weapons. I should be getting a critical hit here, but I'm not. Oh! I don't have my favorite weapons, though, unfortunately. I can't make them, I don't have the parts. So I'm using second, like, backups. Yeah, he's done. Finally. Oh, there are different weapons. Yeah, there's like, here's my... That's my spear. We've got a rope caster, so you can tie down guys if you want to, like, especially good for flying. So you can, like, if you hit them enough times, it makes it so they can't fly. Let's see what else I've got. I use bow a lot because I really like it. So let's see. Oh, there's also something called a rope caster, so you can, it's kind of like, here, I'll show you. Or a trip caster. Let's do one just for fun. There's also a slingshot. I don't really like the slingshots. Let's do tripcaster. So this one's similar. So what you can do is you can set up tripwires basically. So you hit it in two different places. Oh, let's just do that one. Two different places, and I need another place close by. So basically, if an animal trips it, it'll have that kind of elemental effect on them. So right now, this is electrical, there's also fire, and I think it's explosion. So it depends on what the weakness of the beast is. It'll have a different impact. Usually electrical will also stun them, so then you can do other stuff. Because sometimes guys are too strong, you need to take them out somehow to be able to hit them, because they're so quick. So that's a fun one too, because you can be strategic about it. It's buffering a lot for you, Cass? Oh, it just dropped to 0. That's not good. So that makes me wonder if it's my internet, but Twitch might just be better about handling it than YouTube is. Oh, it's back down again. Wait a second, let me look at the Twitch analytics. Like, I'm not going to look at OBS, I'm going to look at Twitch and see what it's reporting. Because I think OBS might just be really wonky. Is anybody else getting bad buffering? This is actually kind of important. Because 3.4 CAS is what I'm streaming at. Like, that's what I'm pushing out. So you'd be having to use 100% of your down to be getting 100% of the stream. So it might be your internet. Because 3.5 isn't good for the stream.
Here we go again.
Okay, so I think it might be your internet for some reason, Cass. Because literally you'd be having to use 100% of your down to get what I'm pushing through. Like, I'm streaming at 3.5. But you should be able to get more than, it shouldn't be that bad, but it might be struggling a bit more. Okay, what's it doing? Okay, we want to go here. Let's do the corrupted zone, let's get some action in here for a sec. Hopefully it gets sorted out. But that's weird, so it's not, everybody's having stuff maybe at different times. It could be, thanks, Tads. So it is different. It's probably, that then would be different. Because I'm looking at the numbers and mine, I saw it drop for a second. Sorry, Cass. Oh, that sucks, Cassandra. Okay, let's go take out, oh, sorry. So right, Cassandra, what I was saying before were that it was that tribe that kind of attacked her and her people, and they were kind of using animals as, like, the beasts as their weapon. So what was happening was they were corrupting the beasts. They were using some method to corrupt them and get them to do what they want. So what we're doing right now is we're going to a corrupted zone. There are a bunch of these in the game. They're kind of side quests. But the side quest is to clear out the corrupted beasts, so we're going after them right now. You won't have any spoilers in this. So don't worry. So we have to go take out a bunch of corrupted ones. Tits for tat. Well done. I support that. So they all have this kind of like reddish glow. And it affects your abilities too if you go into a corrupted zone. What do you mean, Cassandra? I really would love to be able to make my favorite, like this is my favorite arrow right here. I just got 6, that's not very good. There are gonna be a bunch of them here too. But these are a lot harder to do. Oh, well yeah, because early in the game you don't have the ability to take over certain beasts. Like as you go on in the game, you learn how to interact with certain beasts. Well, there are areas that you have to go into, like there are like bandit camps, and there are, I guess, the equivalent of dungeons, kind of. Like you go to kind of like ruins, basically, like technological ruins, and you can go in there and learn about. Oh, what happened, Cass? And you learn more, and you get backstory, you interact with technology. You also go to a whole bunch of different settlements, but there aren't like dungeons in the traditional sense. But they're definitely, a lot of it is that you're going to new areas and there are new like beasts that are more difficult. And you start off with just one weapon. You don't have elemental ammo. You've got to learn to sneak. Like, so it's a much different. So you don't fight against, you don't see all the same beasts. It's like sequentially more and more complicated. And you meet new people, and these guys have different weapons, and the chat delay. It should be about 5 seconds. I waited maybe a second and a half to say that. Test. Oh, you want to see what it comes up? Okay, these guys are invisible. It's PS4. It's exclusive PS4. Okay, these guys are tricky. This is not how you're not supposed to do it this way. But the cool thing is, they drop mines. It should be about 5 seconds. That's what we've been getting generally. Oh crap! I gotta go. See, that's what I mean by there being a negative impact of. Okay, this isn't good. Of the corruption on her. But anyway, these guys drop mines. I guess, let's hide. Whoa, don't die. I have to find long grass. They see me. Oops. It's been so long since I've played this, I'm so rusty. Not so long, but long enough that I don't have the same reactions. So as you see, like the red is my health, and the blue is my shield, because this, 12 seconds, wow, that's not very good. Mind you, this is a different, like I set it up as like right away, like I haven't used that one before, so it could be, I don't know, it could have been my fault somehow. So anyway, one of the cool things about those invisible guys, they'll throw up mines, and then when you trip them off, it'll show you them where you are. So he doesn't see me right now because I'm hidden. Wait, so where are you right now, Cass? Like, I'm crouching in the bushes right now. It doesn't take you right to the live? That's different. Oh, that's pretty good, Violent. But in fairness, cell networks in Europe are much better than here. But we're not on cell. That's impressive, actually, on LTE. But, I mean, how... He didn't see me. See, they're throwing at the mines right now. So, and this guy right... Oh, he saw me. I'm being really lackadaisical about this. I have to not be seen. I ran in just to show you how it looked. I don't think there is, but I'll have to check it out. I'm curious, but so far though, there have been a lot of complaints about the time between my response and your response, like your response and my response. I was pretty happy with 4 or 5 seconds difference. Oh, you're on cell. Well, that'll probably have an impact for sure. Kind of. I mean, it definitely would have an impact, depending where you are and how good the network is where you are. I never watch streams on cell though, so I'm not sure how much variance there is. There is. You don't know really who it is, and there are people that kind of mislead you. And there's also the tribe, and then there's let's just say there are a bunch of people you have to take out. Yeah. And again, there are also, I didn't say, there's like RPG elements. So again, crafting. A different inventory. There are different modifications you can do for your weapons, your outfits. They're collectibles. But there's also different skills. There's a leveling system and everything. So it's pretty cool. Oh, we haven't even done all of them yet. We added a couple with the DLC. Nick. You know what? It doesn't have to make sense. Just go with it. That's so bizarre, though. That doesn't make any sense, man. Yeah. I'm excited to play it, because I had never played it before. We played it recently. I think it would have won Game of the Year had it not come out around the same time as Breath of the Wild. Like, I really think it's that good. And I really hope that they...
Now they're hunting me.
Crap. I just want to kill them. Can I make more of these yet? Nope. It's such a beautiful game. In more way than one. Like, visually it's stunning. It's just the world building is really well done. It's one of my favorite games in the last 10 years, I'll say that. Probably 15. I throw that number around, it just... Yeah, I wondered if it could have been, like, overheating or something. Like the graphics card.
For later.
Okay, so let's find them again. You can also get abilities like being able to load more than one arrow at once, which is handy. You don't have that at the beginning. Yeah, it sounds like something is... Well, obviously something's not acting right. Okay, now I've got to try to find them. I also forget what their weakness is, so let's do that too. I haven't been scanning anything, because I used to know, but I don't remember. I can also mark them. There we go. So we know that one's there. Usually you can't see them unless they show themselves. Wait, that's not what I wanted. I want a tag. You know, he's not on a course, so... Really, Violet. I appreciate that, man. Thanks for letting me know. Because that's what I'm hoping for. I'm hoping to get this so that it's as good as possible for you guys. Because I want it to feel almost like you're, you know, we're doing this thing together, you know? Like, I don't want you to get taken out of the play. I want it to be kind of immersive, as much as possible, at least.
Good for an old remedy.
I saw him. These are just regulars, though. That was a boar. We don't need the boar to be tagged. These aren't even corrupted ones. I'm just doing this for fun. Well, I'm okay with that. For me, it's more like I just want to make sure that it's... Oh, cool, Kenneth. Oh, nice, Kaz. I'm glad to hear it. But it frustrates me, though, because I want, again, a lot of it's out of my hands, but I still feel like there's something I should be doing. But you're right, it does... And if it buffers a lot, it keeps... Yeah. But mainly it's because I care about what you guys are seeing, and that frustrates me, because it... There he is. Let's wait till he shows himself. He doesn't see me. Hello! He does see me. And we're gonna die? Nope. Where is he? This is why you mark them. Oh, in the water. I can't shoot. But it should be less even so, right? Like that's my thing. It should be less than what we've been having overall. Like, is he stuck? He's underwater. Haha. Who's this? You weren't invited. See, this one's looking for me. This is the one I care about. You can also knock off, which is pretty cool. You can knock off, if they've got weapons, like cannons or something, you can knock them off and use them against them, which is pretty sweet. It doesn't make any sense, Nick. Sorry about that, man. So let's see if this... I think this guy's got a weapon, so let's try to get it off him. Maybe this one doesn't. And they're also much bigger ones. These guys are pretty small. Oh, you're not done. See, I'm doing this because it's the end of the game. If this were earlier in the game, I'd be dead. I'm just being cocky because I shouldn't be dying very much to get these guys. I'm changing different types of ammo. I don't know if that's obvious. Who's shooting at me? I just set off one of the mines. I think that guy's got one. Let's go take it from him. I want to take his weapon. You got me. No. So that's a critical hit right there. If they're down and out, you can do like a critical. Yay! I'm being really lazy though, like I'm just having fun. If this were like earlier in the game, I would have died 20 times by now. But I've got really good armor and really good weapons. So when we stream this again, you'll see me dying a lot. Oh, have a good night, Kenneth. Thanks for hanging out tonight. I appreciate it, man.
I can't spare the weight.
Oh, nice. I really want to try that. I've never seen it before. Okay, this one I want as weapon if I can get it. I am out of ammo. Not good. What are these ones? Hey Jay, happy 4th. How you doing today? We're trying to see if this looks better, if we have more, like fewer buffering stalls or the stream stopping, and or basically if it looks better. I just want to see if the problem's with YouTube or if it's with my internet. Ah, that sucks, Twilight. Is it bad though? Like, compared to YouTube, do you like this better? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Is it crisp, Cass? Let's try to make more. Okay, we can make more. Sweet. Oh, sweet, Jay. Thanks, man. How was the party? It's awesome. So this is encouraging what I'm hearing so far, though, for Twitch versus YouTube tonight. Wait, you mean today, like on Twitch or on YouTube? I really wish there was an easier way for me to be able to tell if it's everybody or if it's just depending on people's internet, like individuals. Like on my side, it looks great. Let me try maximizing this if I can. Can I maximize this? Let's do it. Like if I'm watching the stream on my computer, it looks pretty good. And I stretched it out over a 5K monitor, and it's 720, but it looks totally watchable. Well, this game technically is better than, I'd say this game is better looking than Tomb Raider, but I don't know. So I'm wondering if it's individual, like it varies for the person. Because I mean, what I'm watching it on is I'm watching like the equivalent of what the like what I typically watch on YouTube, like the preview. H2O?
Okay, Aloy, now what?
No, I can't shoot. Get up. You can't get up. Well, no, I'm trying to get everybody's opinion. That's why it's awesome to have so many of you guys in here tonight. Because I wanted to see how much of it was like overall and how much of it was different people's connection and all that. Like, so far I'm hearing some positive stuff. Thanks, Cuz. And this is my first time streaming on Twitch, aside from the test earlier today. Get on, you can get up there. I want to take one of them over so they'll fight each other. That's one of my favorite things in the game. Let's go find a big guy. Let's go take over one of the big ones. And you can see like a colossal fight. Colossal. Or we could do a human fight. This is all the DLC, so this part of the game never existed prior to the DLC. So where? Oh, okay, you know what? I think I have to actually do this. Deluxe hunting grounds. Okay, this gets pretty overwhelming if you put everything on the map. So let's go to where the big ones are. Who's that? Shellwalker. Now, the problem is it's been a little while, so I forget where the big ones are. Like, there's some massive guys that like are just bosses, basically. Oh, we hit 10 followers. Sweet. Welcome. Scrapper. So I think you start the game in this region, and then you kind of move around. I just want to give you kind of a... Thunderjaws are big guys. Let's do that. I might die, but whatever. Oh, thanks. But it's not crisp, though, on your side. I'll check that out in a bit. Oh, it's still loading. Okay. Hey, Zora. How you doing? Yeah, I'm fine with 4 or 5 seconds. It gets to be problematic when it's more than like 15 seconds and more. Oh, it's Joey. Okay. Welcome, Joey. I thought it was Zora's Domain. Oh, cool, man. Glad you made it. We're been testing it here, trying to see if it's got less buffering, if it's crisper than it has been on YouTube. It sounds like it's been better for a lot of people, but there's still some issues, but I'm not sure. So let us know how it turns out, like how it's looking on your side. How's your night been though, Joey? See, this is tricky now. A bunch of people have different names. I'm gonna have to remember more names. And all this, again, like I've made it so that anything we stream on Twitch will get sent over to YouTube afterwards. So there still will be records of this and everything, which would be kind of cool. We can watch it later. But what I noticed, though, was when I was rewatching like casts, the ones we did earlier today when we were testing, it was just us. I watched them later and they looked fine. Like, they looked good. But the problem is that it was a problem when we were streaming. So it doesn't... Oh, no worries, Joey. It's all good. I didn't know who was going to come around. I figured tonight there wouldn't be a lot of people around, but a lot of people came over. It's awesome.
Tuck that away.
It was kind of like a last minute. Are you not? Cass, I can handle that. Oh, right. We were going to go fight some big guys. Where are they? Thunderjaw, that's where we want to go. I haven't been sleeping great this week either. Where are you right now, by the way, Cassandra? It'll take me a bit to remember. Violent. Oh, wait a second. I have no... Oh, I don't know if I'm going to be able to do anything. I don't have any good ammo. Well, we'll see how it goes. Oh, you're still in Virginia? How's it been? Setting up mortars. Such a beautiful game, though. I can also just do random streams of this, too, before, like... Until we can schedule it, if you guys are interested in that. I'm happy to start playing this game again. So this is one of the big ones. And it's got things that shoot, like, these discs into the air. So it's got a couple different weapons. But the discs then shoot lasers at you. I got, like, just massacred by this when I first met it. It still might be tough, especially since I don't have my favorite arrows. But I'm going to try to take off its weapon and then shoot it with its own weapon. It's pretty sweet that you can do this stuff. Those are the things that shoot the discs. You need to take them both off. The thing on top is the cannon. I think it's got cannons at the on the front too. Oh no, I'm in the water. Defenseless. Oh, Mexican sounds good. Oh, really? That's too bad. And I love this destructible environment. Like, he just broke a couple trees. I know it's not a... I don't know. I just enjoy that kind of stuff. Oh no, I'm out. Did we get his weapon? Like, his tail would just massacre me. Okay, we gotta go, gotta go, gotta go. Okay, those are what I wanted. Where is he? Okay, what do I need? I probably need echo shells or something. I really need these. What am I missing? Oh, wood. I can get wood easily. Haha. Phrasing. Oh, here's a weapon. That yellow thing means it's a weapon. Come on, pick it up. There we go. So I'm using one of his own weapons against him. Shooting discs at him. Oh no, I'm out of ammo. Not good. I would love if I could get that cannon off. Hey there, that's not fair. I only took half his life off. How long was the lag though? Was it really bad or? I don't know. I'm really trying, hoping that this works out. Oh, you got me. That's what... Oop, not what I wanted there. Oh, and this is what I need right here. I just need some twigs. Okay, we're good. Beautiful. You get it? Alright, let's do it. Okay, when you say the lagged, was it like a second or was it 3 seconds? Did it come back? I don't know, I'm just trying to figure out how to gauge it. Thanks, Cassandra. It helps a lot if people tell me that it's not for some people and it is. Okay, good. Thanks, guys. That means it's not all over the place. It could be a number of things if it's just some people and not others. Come on. Welcome back, Joey. Oh, there we go. I recognize that one. Are you actually too far? Has that ever happened? Oh, we're up to 12 followers. Haha. Sweet. Tail's gone, and I'm out of ammo again. Still no lag? Sweet. Hey, Joe. How you doing? And that thing in the middle also is a weakness, right there. Playing with fire right now. Did I get his weapon? Nope.
I'm out.
Bro. Haha. What timing. Sweet. Oh crap, I need to get some ammo. I really want to take that out. I think it's his heart there. Well, it seems to be looking better and playing better than the other, like YouTube, at least tonight. How's it looking for you, Joe? That's the most important thing. That's the only thing I'm really concerned about. Yeah, I really want that weapon. Let's do... if I can, or I'll just kill him if I have to. Yeah, there we go. Yep. It froze him. I was using... I wanted to use this. This is doing no damage. It really is violent. It's a beautiful game. Again, had it not come out so close to Breath of the Wild, I think it would have won Game of the Year. I really wanted to take one over so we could have them fight another one, but whatever. You can't capitalize your name, really? Or you mean someone else has that?
I don't know.
Well, it shouldn't be that big of a difference, though, Nick. Oh, weird. I never capitalized my name, so I... But Violent did it, and so did Nick. So that's weird. So these are all the pieces of the thing that came off. Anyway, so this has been good, so... I'm pretty happy with how it's gone. I mean, I can always... I don't know, I'll figure out what to do. But this is a really good experiment. I really appreciate you guys coming by. And again, all this stuff will show up on YouTube afterwards too. So there's a way you can make it so it archives automatically on YouTube. So because otherwise Twitch only still stores it for like, I don't know, I think it's 14 days or something.
Keep that for later.
So we can check it over there too. But I feel pretty good. Like it seems like it's buffering less, and when it does buffer, it's not as much buffering. At least that's what the impression I've gotten. But I'm just really hoping that something works right now. I think it...
Stay down.
That was with authority, that one. That actually, I'd see it exploded there. Again, those guys are really strong at the beginning of the game. It's just once you learn how to fight them. Ooh, he got me. The key though is I want to see how it performed with a lot of action. In this game, there can be a lot of action, so I wanted to see how it performed. Oh, sorry, Joe. That means mod. Oops. Yeah, that's right, Joey. I just figured out how to do that. It's been cool though. A lot of people came over from the other stream.
Good.
I don't know. I mean, it seemed like we had more people than that came over. At one point, I think we were as high as 14 or 15 on here. So I'm not sure if it was people coming over, like, if some people just checked us out on Twitch, or if it were people, because I also put up that little video saying we were streaming on Twitch, so I don't know if people that we don't know came over and didn't talk. I have really no idea. But it's pretty sweet. I was happy. Whoa, that was kind of weird. You see that? It's kind of bugging out. You know, that's probably my PS4. These launch ones overheat, and then you start seeing some anomalies. I'd probably have to replace it sometime soon. Kill a couple more guys. Did what work? It's funny because they'll try to run away, but when they know they can't, they'll try to fight. Probably similar to an actual animal. I mean, I'd imagine, right? What choice do you have? Yeah, Cass was saying that too, but other people said they didn't have that. I don't get it. Some people... does anybody have Amazon Prime? Because there's Twitch Prime, and I think that gets rid of that stuff. But somebody else was saying... Like, Violent was saying he didn't get any ads. And who else was saying they didn't get ads, but they didn't have Prime? Weird. Well, I'll look into that, see if there's a way to... If there's something that I can do. Because the ads are a pain in the butt. That's why I don't want to put them on YouTube. Look at this game, though. It's just absolutely beautiful.
Last shot.
Wait, what's that, Joey? I haven't seen an ad yet. Well, I haven't really streamed very much, so I'm not a very good... Have a good night, Nick. Thanks for hanging out, man. I appreciate it. Look at this though. Gorgeous. Sorry, I'll stop gushing about the game. Nah, no worries, Joe. I still have a ton to learn about this, but anyway. I'm just happy that we had a good indication of how it performed. Got a lot of people out here tonight, which is awesome. It gave me a pretty decent idea that it isn't necessarily... Like, it seems like it's performing a bit better than YouTube, so it might be an issue with YouTube's server. Or something like that. Or it could be a mix of the two. Oh, that sucks, Joey. I hate that. Oh, look at these guys. I don't want to fight all of them. Well, I'm glad, man, you set up the account. It's awesome that you joined us tonight, because that was really handy knowing, because you've had a pretty good experience even on Cell, which is impressive. So that gave me good perspective. And having so many of you guys, the sweet thing is that other people could say that they weren't having problems when other ones were, whereas before I wouldn't have really known. And I think with YouTube it was more people having problems. So I'm I'm intrigued. I mean, I could always... Anyway, we'll sort it out. But again, thanks a lot, guys, for doing this with me tonight. What's wrong? Where's the boy? He just coughed. Sorry. Protected. That little guy. Oh, do you, Joey? Oh, here's an alligator one if you want to see another beast.
They're scanning for me.
So this guy's weak to fire, so I'm... Plus the stuff explodes. It's pretty cool. Yeah, well, my question though is like, what's more important though, right? I mean, I agree. I think for me, but again, I'm biased because I'm coming from YouTube, knowing how to use YouTube. I think, I don't know. It's just tough. But I mean, again, we never really had problems until like a month ago, something like that. Prior to that, we had no problems. So it might just be a temporary thing. I mean, I expect it to be a temporary thing. But it's cool to be able to compare. Oh crap. I need wood, that's why. Crazy. Well, for me, the biggest thing... Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Like, for me, the biggest thing is how good does it look for you guys and how stable is it for you guys? Because you guys have already found me, right? I'm not worried about discovery at this point for you guys. For you guys, it's like I just want to provide the most fun, you know? Crap, I need wood. Thanks, Cass. I'll check it out afterwards. Appreciate that too. You've been a massive help today, Cass. I really do appreciate it. Cass has been working on this with me for like a lot of the day, so just gotta give her a shout out.
Low and quiet.
Means a lot. Oh, we're getting close to leveling up. Let's level up, and then that's probably a good point to call it tonight. What time is it anyway? Oh, it's 1 o'clock. Oh no. There's a group of them too. This is gonna be awkward. These guys are weak though. I think you can take over these guys, but not after they see me. Well, I definitely can take. I meant I could ride them. If I can sneak up on one of them, I'll do it. Oh, whatever, Cass. It's true. Hey, you're capitalized. Ha, Joe. Thought Canada didn't exist. It's obviously a joke. Of course it exists. Oh, sweet. Okay, you can also whistle and have them come over. If they're close enough. So I'm going to call one over and I'm going to take them over. Oh, that guy, I can't ride that guy. That guy over there I can though. Sorry. Here, I'll just call him out. I don't have to take one. I got an ability later on where I can just... Why not? Canada's great. So here, I'll show you how you can ride one. I don't know how many of you guys were here when we were still streaming this. It was a little while ago. It was a couple months. Well, I know some of you guys were, for sure. So you can ride one. Whatever, Joe. So let's go save it. We need to find a fire. You can also, go see. Hey, look, a big one. Ouch. So you're getting an ad too, Broke. Because some people aren't. I don't get it. I'm gonna try to figure out if you can get rid of those. I don't get the ad thing. Alright, let's level up. Yeah, Broke played this game too. He finished it long before I did. Okay, I only got 1 point. Wah, wah. That's what I was saying. I haven't done it yet, but... Okay, let's find a fire and go. Save it. You guys friendlies? I guess so. I gotta make some food. So in case anybody didn't know, we finished Tomb Raider tonight. So next week we'll start Rise of the Tomb Raider. Excited for that. That one's a lot of fun. We did it for next birthday. Violent. Alright guys, well I think I'm going to call it there. I think it's time for me to make some food. But I really appreciate you guys hanging out and trying this out with me and giving me feedback about how it was running and everything. It means a lot because I want to try to make it as good as possible for you guys. So this was one of the last things I could think of to see if what was the cause or and see what the difference was. So we'll figure out how to do it from now. Oh, the movie, Joey? I've heard a lot of people like it and some people that thought it was okay. But that's typical though of movies. It's hard to find something everybody likes. Alright guys, well, again, I'm going to stop it here, make some food. I'll be on Discord in a little bit. Oh, well, what's going to happen is, yeah. That's what I did tonight though, Joe. Did you see that? I did do a short video saying I was streaming on Twitch tonight. I don't know if Joe saw. Yeah, I gotta make some food. We go for an hour and a half. Alright guys, I'll see you in a little while. Again, thanks for tonight. I really appreciate it. And if you guys think of anything else you want to say about how it was, or if you have any advice or whatever, just give me a heads up. I'm definitely open. But yeah, I'll be on Discord in a little while. If I don't see you there, have a good rest of the night. Oh, no worries, Joe. Yeah, I did put up like a 2-second thing just saying I'm doing this now on Twitch if you want to check it out. Alright. See you guys in a bit. If not, have a good rest of the night. Again, happy 4th to all you guys in the States. Cheers, guys.